Hello friends, today food review. We're taking a look at this Ration de combat individuel réchauffable. French individual reheatable combat ration. Menu number 3. And that is tuna in coconut milk, poultry taboulet, a whole bunch of other stuff without pork. And it is revente interdite, no resale. And they resold it for 12 euros, which is a fair price for, I think, a whole day's food. It's 3,600 kilocalories. That's a lot of calories. And this is what the French army will eat, I suppose, when they're like stationed somewhere. Armée française, the French army. So let's pretend we are the French soldier and... Allez, on y va. En garde! Fuck. Okay, before we continue, I'll try to get a reasonable shot of all sides of this. There's some more stuff written on it, but I'm not gonna read all of it to you. You can pause the video if you are interested. Precautions, that sounds kind of important, but I'm not reading that. And I don't know what is SCA. It's something to do with the French army, I am sure. This one says E. I think that's all she wrote. Let's get into it. Fail. What the hell? Who designed this? It's got this pair of stuff, but only until here. I'm probably doing it wrong. Yeah. There's some stuff here. Oh, shit. I think we are supposed to do like this. Something? Yeah. No, there's an arrow there. To open. It shows an arrow here too. I didn't do it wrong. It just sucks, I guess. Well, I'm still not understanding something. Alright, we are in. Lastly, good d'extrême. I think that means extreme flavor. And yeah, chocolate muesli, blah blah blah. What else do we got? We got soup, we got biscuits. I think I'm gonna start with the biscuits because I have to go get a bowl or something for this. Fast intense hydration. We have strawberry something. This looks like something that I give my cat. So does this. Fromage fondue. It's fondue cheese, I think. That's rather interesting. Oh yeah, and there's this taboulet. Volelle. Yeah, so that means poultry, I guess, or chicken. I'm not sure. This is the basmati rice, which is the... Wait. They said something. Tuna in coconut milk, yeah. So it's actually tuna in coconut milk with basmati rice. That sounds nice. A lot nicer than just tuna in coconut milk. Tuna in coconut milk sounds like, how to say, like a really bad improvised breakfast cereal. Like you didn't have real milk, so you used coconut milk, and then What the heck? Combat fuel. This is something with coffee beans. On the picture anyway. Yeah, barre de céréales et cacao aromatisé au café. And from my limited French, that means a cereal bar with either chocolate or cacao and coffee flavor. This is a funny name. This is like the kind of marketing like you'd see for like gamers, like fucking G Fuel or something. That's like a drink they market to gamers. And this is combat fuel. But given where we found it, they're pretty serious. This is like what the people who go shoot other people are eating. And let's try. This does not taste like coffee. It tastes like wet bread. Not terrible though, but I'm very hungry, so my standards are low. And it's starting to taste kind of sweet, kind of fruity, also kind of earthy. This is a weird flavor. I would not describe this flavor as mocha. It is not terrible though. And yeah, I was gonna start with biscuits. They wasted a lot of plastic, putting them all per two. Maybe that is a good thing if you're, I don't know, fighting whoever the French are fighting. I don't actually know who the French fight. I suppose they did fight the Germans back in the day. Now this is rather new. They made it in October 21 and supposed to be still good until 2025. These biscuits are okay. They're like rather dense for a biscuit, but they're kind of what you expect a biscuit to be. A bit sugary, not too much. I have more candy bars for us. A lot of candy bars. The French like their candy bars, I guess. This one is a barre d'énergie. Sounds a lot less menacing than the combat fuel. We have a packet of tissues. Nice. Oh, right. If I was doing like the other guy, I should get all of this out onto a tray. But I don't have a tray this minute. So, anyway. These appear to be all drinks. I have cacao, boisson, cacao tea. It's a cocoa drink. And there's tea. I hope there's coffee in here. They have a lot of candy bars. Really a lot. Like the combat fuel, the barre d'énergie, chocolate noir. This is chocolate, I think. And then they have nougat or fruits and pâté de fruits. This one feels like soft and cereal-y, like the combat fuel. This one really tastes a lot like you'd expect this kind of thing to taste, like a cereal bar with fruits in it, only it tastes a bit more earthy. But it's got that same sweetness like fruit. I might not be the best person to be describing foods, but I'm gonna give it a shot, because why not? Why not? Let's try this thing. This is energy bar. It looks absolutely disgusting. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like chicken mincemeat but too soft. I mean like too smooth. Entirely homogeneous. It's got a weird feeling to it. I don't know why do I unpack the whole thing. Normally when I eat candy bars I'm less of a psychopath and I Just open it a bit and bite that, like normal people. But I'm getting sidetracked because I'm talking to the camera, I suppose. This also has a really interesting flavor. Actually, no. It just tastes like fruit candy. It's got an interesting texture. I don't know what to describe it like. Very unusual texture. It's edible. Somewhere in between Play-Doh and sand, the texture. This looks nice. Let's keep it. I like pears. Keep it for later. I want to eat this one. Get it out of the way. I really don't like nougat. This one is surprisingly difficult to open from the other side. And yeah, it looks absolutely disgusting. It's kind of warm in here for nougat. So it's got this weird textured thing on the side. I'm not sure if this is edible. Feels disgusting, but I think nougat is kind of disgusting by nature. Not my favorite food. I don't usually like eating sugary candy things. So I think if I was to put together like a food thing for having food for a day, it'd be significantly less sugar. And yeah, this, we forgot to take a look at this. Well, I forgot. This is sardines in oil. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with that by itself. Something like, maybe you'd put it on a pizza? I'm also not really looking forward to this, but like I said, I'm hungry, so maybe. Hey, it's got Dutch text on it. Sardienfilets met extra zuivere olijfolie. This is a language I can actually speak, unlike French. Oh yeah, the nougat is what you expect nougat to be, I think. I don't like nougat, I don't like this, but this doesn't taste bad or good for nougat. Very soft though, but I think that's because it's really hot here, it's like 30 Celsius. I'm glad that one's over with. How the hell do you open this shit? Let's cheat. Yeah, that's fondant chocolate. Not much to say about this one, but it's good chocolate. Dark chocolate. Yeah, I didn't even try if this one opens normally. Yeah, it does. So only the chocolate needs a knife. Or a sword. Ooh, this looks interesting. This looks like, how do you call it? Like that kind of a candy. And it kind of tastes like that kind of candy. Also, vaguely reminds of Turkish Delight. Well, not vaguely, a lot. But that's not quite there. It's more like some candy that I know and I do not know the name of it. 50% fruit. Impressive for a candy. Yeah, I think that first thing is absolutely my favorite candy bar of those ones. Okay, let's try the strawberry. This does not look like a strawberry. Oh yeah, confiture de fraises. So it's strawberry jam or jelly. I don't know, is there a difference? It's like the kind of jam you find in the tiny little tubs you get in a hotel. Is that. Just different packaging. The texture of this seems kinda liquidy. But again, it's really hot here. Let's check this out. Fondue cheese. I have not really much idea what to expect. Yeah, are we supposed to use this hot or something? I don't know, fondue is like when people like dipping stuff into cheese, right? Unless we're supposed to dip the sardines in there, we're meant to use this, so just scoop this with a spoon. Not sure, but let's go with the crackers, which is gonna be kind of weird because they're kind of like sugary crackers. They're not like cookies, but still kind of sweet. This is okay. A reasonably bland kind of cheese. This tastes like a cheese they sell sometimes over here, like that comes in a square tin foil. I think it's called la vache qui rit. It tastes kind of similar to that. Wait, even more similar to, like, or is that la vache qui rit? There's this cheese that comes in a cardboard circle, and then when you open that, there's like, looks like pie slices, but they're wrapped in tin foil also, and then you have this little thing that you remove from around it. That's what this tastes like. I haven't had that in so long, so this tastes a lot like nostalgia to me right now. Wait. This one looks different. Why? Oh, some of them are like that, look. This one, no really black spots. This one got black spot here, there, other place. And this one got black spots all over the back. Not sure what that is, but I suppose it's edible, because all of them taste fine so far. Relatively interesting texture to this. Sometimes wants to be stringy. I'm still quite hungry, but I think you have to be quite hungry to enjoy this. This kind of flavor that seems like if I eat much more of it, it's gonna start to taste kind of disgusting and horrible. Let's see if there's coffee in here. Hey, pepper and salt, if I knew. Oh, this is chocolate drink. Boring. Sugar. Cute packaging. The paper looks brown, like they tried to make it look eco-friendly, but it's... I'm pretty sure this is white paper that has been colored brown, not like recycled paper. But I think they wanted to look like recycled paper. That's my impression anyway. And Mama Ines, tea. And even more tea. Oh, mint tea. Might be nice later. Mama Ines Café. Soluble lyophilisé. The French really have a way with words. The heck is lyophilisé? And why does it sound like something so much more complicated than coffee? Hot water appears, and let's try this lyophilisé. I'd normally put this in the cup first, but then the hot water is downstairs, and I don't want to move the camera. It smells like coffee, and this looks exceedingly weak. More. Do we need the sugar for anything? Nah. Oh, the tea. Oh well. Let's see if this coffee is any good. Now this had some time to cool down. It tastes a lot like Nescafe instant coffee. Like, kinda boring, but it will wake you up in the morning. It's not terrible, it's not spectacular at all, but I suppose it's good enough for the French. I figured out why it's difficult to open the box. It's because this thing is supposed to stay on there, so it can go in that hole, and then you can close the box again, kinda, sorta. Alright, time to try the mixed drink. MX3 Extreme, 1, 2, 3, fast, intense, hydration, presumeably, strawberry mint. Fuck. Did I open it? I did not. Lame. Here we go. We can do it. No, we can't. What? This sucks. Look at that. It's got this like tear strip, but then it's going like right up to where this is like, I don't know how to explain. They melt it closed. So the hope is that you tear and the rest of this off, but it stops there. So lame. Oh. I suppose the French have a knife in their pocket, usually. Huh. Pink crystals. Yeah, strawberry and mint, but like the candy version. Of course we're supposed to add water. We've got 400 milliliters of water, even though it said 500, but my bottle is too small. We'll have to make do. Perhaps the hydration can be even more extreme. That does not look healthy. I'll say this, the dry powder tastes better than this looks. I suppose the drink will taste fine. Let's have a go with an optimistic mindset or something. Ooh, this tastes like it should be like tea, like warm tea, like, oh, like, why does it taste like that? It's supposed to be strawberry mint, and the powder tastes like a candy. This tastes like a fancy mint tea. Tastes like it should be warm. Not bad, but I don't think this will stay not bad if you drink it a lot. It tastes like this kind of thing that it's gonna be like too strong of a flavor, but maybe that is because I didn't add enough water. I'll add more water after I have a sip. Okay, so I drank about 100 milliliters, added another 100 milliliters, so now it's a bit more dilute than it should be. And it still tastes like tea. I don't think this is something you should drink often. It's got this weird aftertaste. Tastes like the kind of drink that tastes nice the first time and then it's gonna be not nice the second or third time. Speaking about water, just remembered reading water purifying tablets in this. Where are they? Where are they? Did I eat them or drink them? This is soup, this is cereal, this is tea, this is tea. The French have bamboozled us, again. This doesn't say anything about water. Strange. Let's try the first actual meal that's included, which is this tabbouleh volatile. I have no idea what this actually is. It looks like it's got a lot of couscous. The ingredients start with 35% chicken, so it's got a lot of chicken. And also says it's to be reheated, réchauffage au bain-marie ou à l'aide du kit fourni. But the box tells us this is to be eaten cold. I suppose because the reheating kit is meant for the basmati. Presumably this one is less suited to be eaten cold. This does look like something that will taste nice when it's cold. And I'm somewhat in doubt whether I should try these sardines and dilute them with this, or just skip the sardines altogether, because I really do not like seafood all that much. But Perhaps we will open it for science. Oh, this does not look quite as nice as the picture. Yeah, what the hell is that? Ah, it smells nice. It actually smells like food, but what food? It smells like couscous and yeah, that's what it looks like. But what's the thing I'm smelling? Something tomatoes and paprikas. It's something familiar, some familiar dish. Alright, let's have a go at it. It's kind of chunky. This is good. Very savory, very nice, very chickeny. A lot of paprika and tomato flavor. These things are kind of funny. We have pepper and salt, and we have salt and pepper. The texture of this is kind of annoying, like the way it is in the can. I suppose this would be better if it's heated. Let's see if I hate sardines as much as I remember. I've not had them in a long while because, as I said, I don't like fish. Oh, this smells... It smells horrible. It smells very fishy. Ooh, even the texture is fishy. I'm real scared to spill some of this on the carpet because of the smell. The smell is worse than the taste. The taste, okay. Ooh, I feel something sharp though. Bones in here. It does have a nice olive oil aftertaste. No. For being a fishy smelling fish, it's not that offensive. I'll say this, it's better than anchovies. Now that I've almost finished the can, this tabbouleh stuff feels really dry. The fish actually is kinda nice to help it because it's like oily and greasy. Helps to lube me up for that one. And I'm really starting to hate this strawberry drink. Even though I've only had like half a liter. I never want to drink this again. It's nasty by the end of it. I don't know why. Next up, Voyageur. God d'extreme, a muesli chocolate. We're going into space or something, and it shows milk on the packet, but we do not add milk. We verser 100 milliliters d'eau froide ou chaude, add 100 milliliters of cold or warm water dans le sachet in the sac, mélanger, attendre 3 to 4 minutes et déguster. So we add the water, we mix it, we wait 3 to 4 minutes, and then we degustate. It's a degustation. We eat it, I suppose. And it shows a thingy. An arrow where to put the water, I think. I hope, because we're gonna follow that. Fail. Did not open properly. But not too bad, not too bad. I had to rinse out this bottle to get rid of like a strange dirt aftertaste that drink had. I really do not like that drink. Like, it was good at the start, tastes like tea, and then the more you drink of it, the nastier it gets, starts to taste weird. Absolutely horrible. Worst thing of this whole ensemble so far. I don't like the sardines, but that's just because I don't like sardines. I think they're probably fine for the for being sardines. This looks rather interesting. Now we're supposed to mix this. I would do this in something else than the bag, but the picture on the back shows you doing this in the back, and it has this aho, so you know what is 100 milliliters. Yeah, I forgot where we started because I was drinking this, but presumably this is the correct amount. Some margin of error because this is floppy. It doesn't really like to stand up on its own. And once we're done with the mélanger, we'll add something up right. Let's hope this does not fall. The basmati will save us. Yeah. Now, it's still early in the morning. So now we wait until, what, 7:45 plus 3, mathematics. I think I need sleep. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think enough time has passed. And this is starting to look like a chocolate soup with flakes. Not too appetizing, but we'll see how it tastes. This really turns out to be a box of candies. Being French, I was expecting baguettes, actual cheese, maybe snails, wine. None of that. The stereotypes are wrong. Anyway, let's have a taste. This tastes incredibly chocolatey. It's chocolate milk with, shredded cardboard or something. That's what it tastes and feels like. Well, not in a bad way. It's actually edible. But the cereal has no flavor that is like detectable over the chocolate. The chocolate balls are surprisingly like crisp for how warm it is. It's like 31, 32 Celsius in here, I think. They are not molten, they're crispy. Which does add kind of a nice texture. Let's call it soup. It's really just chocolate milk. I really take chocolate milk. For how chocolatey it is, it's not overly sweet. Less bad than I was expecting. But the picture doesn't really do it justice. It's like showing us milk, white milk. We're getting chocolate milk. All done, and for how many calories this has, it doesn't feel that filling, which is kind of nice if it's like what you're starting off with. Like, so you don't feel too stuffed, you're still ready to go fight the enemies of the French. And immediately I feel like I could go for some more food, so we'll try the naf soupe, tang, soupe, zupa, suppe, zupa, potage Thai. I think that means Thai soup. Potage instantane déhydraté. Yeah, pause if you want to read this shit. The manual, I'm not gonna read it. I'm assuming we add water, hot water. If not, I'll eat my hat. It smells like, smells like small grocery shops that have a lot of herbs. Which Check it out, it's got tiny donuts. And it smells even better with water in it. However, it does not like mixing that much. It's like some feeling of mud at the bottom. I'll have to stir this for a while. It's been stirred plenty. Cool down a little bit. It's become even thicker. Not that thick, but it's still thicker than water. And it tastes like vegetable soup. Who knew? Tastes like what you'd expect from vegetable soup from a packet. Only like it's got a bit strong hints of coriander, cilantro, that kind of thing. I'd say it's boring, but it's nice. Like a nice kind of boring. These biscuits do not go with soup. They're way too sugary. Way too much like a cookie. Maybe I'll try them with the fish later. But I think most of that fish is going to be donated to the kitty cat. I have found out I'm an idiot. These are not just all the same biscuits. That's why some of them, they had black specks. Those specks are chocolate chips. There's salted biscuit, biscuit with chocolate chips, and biscuit with cereals. I have no idea which one is what. And to me, all of them tasted kinda samey and like sugary. That explains this one seems even more like a cookie than what I had before. I think the first ones I opened were the like salted ones. But don't suppose they are very salted. Ooh, and they have the French flag. Bonjour. I fell asleep and I woke up. There is no extra coffee in this. So, of course, we are trying the tea. I'm hoping it... should I put both at once? No. We want to give this like a chance. See what it tastes like. I think this is gonna be boring. It just looks like ordinary black tea. And I'm not much of a tea connoisseur. So I have no idea what to expect. Except it's gonna taste like tea from a baggie. To me they all kinda taste the same. I have like 1 or 2 brands of tea that I like really like to drink, but like when I'm sick or something. And the water is still see-through, I don't know. It's supposed to be with black tea. Last time I had black tea, it is actually kinda black, like coffee. So it seems to be rather weak. Maybe it needs more time. Oh yeah, just for the record, I added sugar to this water. There was no more sugar. Has a lot of candy, but not enough sugar for me. But I guess you're supposed to pick whether you want tea or you want coffee, and not like have both. Or maybe have all of them at once. This one is green tea with mint. I'm gonna open it and smell it. It smells reasonably nice and minty. So while I'm trying to wake myself up with tea, let's have a look at this, because I thought we were missing the water purifying tablets. We are not. They are in this box. I simply didn't read it, and this is not quite what I expected it to be. I expected we'll have like a flameless thing, like I've seen other meals like this on video from other people, and usually they have like this thing where you put water and it gets hot. But this actually appears to be a stove with fire. At least if to believe the pictures. And the stacks also, we get a box of matches, toothpicks, 6 combustible tablets, and a throwaway stove, gripping handle, supposed to pick up the can after it's hot. Right, I think I forgot to comment on how does this taste, and it tastes as weak as it looks, but I do have the feeling there's some caffeine in it. It's doing something. Et maintenant, la pièce de résistance, the riz basmati. And we are outside because this thing uses fire, and it even says, do not use in enclosed atmosphere. And I do not fancy giving myself CO poisoning, so we'll do this outside. Let's have a look what's in here. There's plastic bag, there's the trash bag. These are those water purifying tablets. Military grade toothpicks, a piece of metal. Matches in a Ziploc bag, which is nice. And they even have like a building on a picture on the box. Oh, even the Eiffel Tower. So you know what you're fighting for. And we have this. And these must be the combustible tablets. So, I have a feeling I might want to do this on something else than the table. Let's see the instructions. Number 1, you fold this like that. And then number 2 is fire. But the bottom of this is gonna get hot. Oh yeah, this is the thing for. Let's do a dry run. Like, it's gonna be like that. And then you can take the can like that and move it somewhere else to eat. Alright, we have moved to the ground and the kitty cat has joined us. Ooh. These things smell, and right, if I'm to believe this box, I'm not supposed to touch them. Kinda too late. 3, 2, 1, ignition. Her. Let's do it like this, maybe. Yeah. Why am I scared of this? Come on. Was on fire just now. Yeah. There we go. Put our matches back in the bag so they stay nice and dry. And I will leave this to burn for a little bit because I have the feeling if I put the can on there, it's gonna extinguish the thing. It's starting to get going though. Let's go. Important to open the tin, otherwise we have a grenade. Might also be useful in war. Caution, may cause an allergic skin reaction. Yeah. The tiny text says that you're supposed to wear gloves. They did not include gloves. Nobody's gonna use gloves with this. The smell of this is rather strange. It is getting pretty warm. Not quite sure how long to leave this for, but I suppose a good few minutes. Meanwhile, I'm going to make this mint tea. Oh, we're still filming. I feel like I want to take a look underneath this. I think the basmati is getting hot because I see stuff bubbling. Not sure if we should like take the lid off entirely. I didn't do that because I think it's gonna be better heating it more. There's a surprising amount of fire in those little tablets. No big flames, but this seems real hot. Ooh, this is smelling really good. This is getting me hungry. I think this is gonna be pretty damn nice. I'm smelling something slightly burned. I think it's done. Done for sure. Done. I want to burn this. Oh! The lid was moving. Ooh, still smells really nice. In hindsight, I should have opened this, because now this is all hot. How do I open it without getting my fingers burned? Hot, 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 hot. Ow. I should have opened this. Yeah. No problem. Whoa. This looks so smooth for a basmati. I don't see like individual rice grains, which is just what I would expect. Maybe it's just sauce on top. Yeah, it's just sauce on top. Ooh. And did we burn it? It doesn't look like we did. This is actually good. Oh hi, I've made the minty. The minty is also weak, but it's okay. I'm not really detecting tuna in this. Like, I feel like if someone told me this is a beef basmati, I'd believe them. However, it's pretty damn tasty. Ah, here's a big piece of tuna. Yeah, not much fishiness to the taste. So, I could be fooled into thinking it's meat. I know tuna is like that, but like, it's not always this, how to say, non-fishy. Tuna can be a little bit fishy. Oh, but that big is brown at the bottom. Like in the center. Oh, I think I could have done this on the table, because the way this folds, there's a few feet on this metal thing. I didn't notice it at first. So this is actually more useful than it looks. Like, this could be on my table without burning it. Having 6 tablets for this seems kind of excessive, since there's only like 2 tins. We could have heated both of the meals. This is very filling, which I suppose is good for something that's supposed to be dinner or supper. Alright. It does make sense they include a bunch of tablets, because you might want hot water for all the tea and coffee. Oh, it makes sense. A real good amount of tuna in this military grade basmati. It's all in the bottom, then there's rice on top, and the sauce seems to be floating on top quite consistently across the can. I'm not sure if that's like that for all of these cans.
Or that happens because the way the boxes are sitting. I'd say I like this better than the black tea. It's less watery seeming, even though it's green tea, so it's never gonna be dark. It's got more flavor, I think, because of the mint.
Last one's this. It's a cocoa drink, like chocolate drink. It's a brown powder. And we add hot water. I was expecting this to look like Nesquik or Milo, but it's much darker. It also tastes a fair bit stronger than Milo or Nesquik, so to me this is a really good hot chocolate. And since that's the last thing in the box, thank you all very much for watching and goodbye.